Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, and today a very special 4v4 featuring BeastyQT, TurkeyDano, PrintF, and Florencio here on Old Estate. Alright, so Team South is going to consist of that team, the Red Protoss player, BeastyQT, the Purple Protoss player, Florencio, the Blue Protoss player, TurkeyDano, and the lighter blue Cyan Protoss player, PrintF. On the other side, Team North is the Green Terran player. It's going to be Tran. The Pink Zerg player, his buddy, it's going to be Going to call him Fuman. And the Orange Zerg player, Seradicator. And the Yellow Zerg player, Ricky. So, Old Estate, I've cast some games on this map before. The lighting is always amazing. It's like the map designer put a sun on the southern section of the map, like down here somewhere, and it's just shining and casting shadows and really adding a different sense of light to this whole thing. Now, this replay was sent to me by Florencio, so we're going to expect some really crazy stuff from this dude. I kind of honestly expected a 4-player cannon rush, but it appears that is not the case. I don't see everybody going for Forge here. We have some gateways out here from Florencio, same thing. From BeastyQT, it is a double gate opening, mind you. So that's something in mind. Oh, the Nexus right in the middle of the map here. Have we seen something similar to this? I swear I cast this on a cheese compilation where the Zergs just threw up macro hatches, like proxy hatches in the middle of the map here and just went nuts with it. A lot of cannons are now coming down for Team South. We've got another Nexus on the way from Florencio. What is even happening right now? I think he's going to try to recall a bunch of Zealots over. Look at these probes from PPPP running across the map to fight everybody off here. What a chaotic scene this is right now. I don't even know what's going on. There's too many players involved. There's too many different colors involved. I cannot imagine. Oh, hold on. Can I do a thing? My goodness. This is absolutely bonkers. I don't even know if changing all the colors to the same would be helpful here because there's so many Protoss on Team South. More cannons on the way from TurkeyDano. Why not? He's got one cannon up here. Another one here, too. It's going to be very hard to deal with this. Tran trying to get a bunker up. No! Tran trying to get, I guess, a barracks up. The answer here is also no. SCVs coming in and trying to fight with this thing at the same time. It is probes versus SCVs, and generally, SCVs will win that fight. No big deal. So here we have BeastyQT, and there's the recall, and there are the probes. Oh, and Zealots here too. 4 Zealots joining the party from BeastyQT. The job is going to get rid of Tran here first, bringing them right on down, hacking away at this bunker, hacking away at these SCVs. They cannot fight against this. SCVs are the best fighters of all workers in the entire game, but they cannot deal with Zealots. Nobody can deal with Zealots if you're a worker at all. Not even come close to doing it. You will die instantly. Like, drones can trade decently against Zerglings on some level and against Marines on some level, but against Zealots, you just die. Trying to get up some spine crawlers here to defend is Ricky, or rather Fuman. Sorry, Fuman, that's not going to happen, dude. Not going to happen for you at all. He has double expanded behind this, so he might actually be okay long term. Probes fighting, trying to just deal with all of these drones of Fuman. Is that going to happen? I actually don't know about that at all. Everybody else is kind of hanging out. I mean, Ricky's not helping all that much. He's trying to get some spine crawlers up. He's got some lings here. Lings, that's enough lings and a spine to deal with that. And yes, BeastyQT decides to get the heck on out of there. We've got the probes from PPPP hanging out up here. No big deal. Yes, Florencio has brought some Zealots over now too with the recall. They're just setting up house, setting up shop inside their opponent's main base. What absolute disgusting insanity this is right now. Zealots fighting real hard. This is it. This is it for Ricky. This is just too many Zealots all combined against each other here. The probes are fighting too. The Zealots are just chewing through these drones. Like, what did I tell you? The spine crawler can't really stand against it either. We do have a Seradicator who does have some roaches out. You know what? Roach is not a bad answer here. Change them into some Ravagers, start knocking down this shield battery. It's not a terrible time. It's not a terrible time if you ask me. He's also got a natural base up here too, which is great. And really, Team South has sacrificed a lot by bringing so many of their probes on up. The roaches are just dealing with, you know, if you get too close here, we'll just shut you down. And there are the Ravagers from Seradicator. It's just an insane game this is thus far. I'm really excited about it. BeastyQT harassing over here at Fuman, the Pink Zerg's base. He's trying to He's trying to hang on here, the Zerg is. He's trying to get up additional spines. Is that another recall? Is that a recall home? That might have been a recall home for BeastyQT. I don't know. It's not looking good, though, for Team South. I mean, they're doing some damage here. They're really going after Treon right now. Nice bunker up, and the repair is serious business, too. This is pretty nice, actually. All right, so Treon hanging on. I imagine if you're getting matched up against BeastyQT, TurkeyDano, Printf, and Florencio on ladder, you're pretty good. Like, you are at least, you know, a Diamond 1, maybe a Masters level 4v4 player, which, how do they even determine that stuff? How do they determine how good you are at team games? It's really weird. Like, I'm a Diamond 2 3v3 player, which, whatever, that's fine. I really don't know what that means or how they measure it exactly. I think they do their best, and that's about it. More Zealots here from BeastyQT. They're a large number. He's at 65 supply. Nobody else as high as he is. Although ZZZT, not doing too bad with his Ravagers, man. Taking down, can't try to repair through that. Nope. And these Zealots versus Roaches and Ravagers, if they get charged, yeah, maybe, but charge is not on the way. Get out of there, Ravagers. You can't let this happen. Pull back to the spines. Fight with the spines here. And if you stand there, you'll get Corrosive Bile down. Ow, ow, ow. Couple Zealots going down. The Spine Crawler's putting in terrible work here as well. Chasing these guys back, though, are more Zealots. Good kiting on display here from Treon. Not too shabby, actually. Going to get rid of all of those. We've got Zealots fighting here. Oh, actually taking out a bunch of Roaches of ZZZT. That is not good for him at all. Finally, the other Zealots from BeastyQT get racked up, but we still have Zealots hacking away at ZZZT's main base, too. What is this? A Tempest Rush from TurkeyDano. He got a Mothership on the way just because, like you do in 4v4s, is your Mothership Rush. These Zealots, man. These Zealots are really good. The Ravagers have been superheroes, though, at this stage. Where the heck is my damaged? I'm telling you, I don't know what happens. We're back. I was going to say, these Ravagers haven't taken any damage at all. That's amazing. That was a lie. It's a total lie. Spine Crawler's coming up to get rid of these forward gateways from BeastyQT. Zealots really trying to take down this lair. I think they might get it, although they're getting picked off pretty quickly here. Oh, man. 100 hit points. 80 hit points, 70 hit points, 60 hit points, 30, 20, 19, 12, 5. He gets it. The final Zealot does take down the lair. More Zealots wandering on in, but the Roach production by ZZZT is really, really good. Just more and more Zealots wandering in here from BeastyQT. He's kind of trickling them in is the problem right now. Printf has brought some Stalkers on over to try to help with this at the same time. The Tempest is still just causing problems for everybody involved right now. Probes from Florencio are trying to take down Ricky's base, while Zealots are wandering into his main base right now. The absolute chaos on display right now you can only find in a 4v4. Stalkers, bam, take that queen from Fuman. That's not going to work out at all. Ricky just running for his life. Zealots chasing his queens and chasing his drones. ZZZT, they managed to take down, slow down his income. He does have the Roach Ravager army, which is real, real nice, but he's the only guy. He's the only one in a really solid position. Treon is just not. The Marines are trying to get rid of this dude, and they might be able to get it depending on the micro here, which is zoom. Pretty fast, man. Tempests are pretty fast. The Stalkers here from Printf are just going to be the death blow. And the death knell from ZZZT here. Goodbye, friend. He's got a Mothership as well, which just, is there any detection from anyone? Heck no, there's not. I'm not sure how much it would matter, but there's definitely not. Zealots here to fight against this bunker. The Marines inside this bunker are very brave, but they are also super mega dead as their bunker ends up falling. We got ZZZT doing a counterattack, trying to get up here with his Roaches and Ravagers. He's going to try to win this base race all by himself, but I don't think that's necessarily going to happen here. Ravagers are ready to rock. Maybe take down this cannon, take down this cannon. This pylon's a decent pylon to take down here. Focus it down. Yes, he knows. He sees it, and it does depower one of the cannons, and actually the Stargates too. This is pretty good out of ZZZT, but I just feel like it's too little too late. There's just too much army on the other side of the map, killing all the buildings. He's not going to win a base race with Roach Ravager, especially if he has to kite all of these Zealots all the time. It's just not going to happen. That Ravager very bravely standing in the middle of everything. And there's the Mothership, and now everybody's cloaked, and there's no detection here for ZZZT at all whatsoever. And it's just bad news bears for ZZZT. I think that's it. I really do. Fuman is fighting. I mean, he's got Lynx, he's got a Roach Horn, he's working on speed for his Zerglings here too, but it's just too much stuff. 75, 87, 79, 52 supply for Team South. 0, 23, 1, and 40 for Team North. Ricky's done. Ricky is out. That poor Zerg player just couldn't make it happen. Said Eradicator's out too. Fu-Man's gone. Tran has also left the game. And is it just who's left? Is anybody left? Who did we not see leave the game yet? I'm very confused by that. Did we already win? It seemed Team South already win, and they're just wrecking what is left of their opponents. What absolute disgusting precision and fighting on display here from these players, and that is it. Team South's your winner. BeastyQT, TurkeyDano, Protef, and Florencio win in 10 minutes and 19 seconds. We're gonna make that a sneaky twofer. I expected that to be a longer 4v4 based on the file size, but I was wrong. I was wrong to do that. But phew, that's the thing about this map, is you have this huge open area in the middle where, yeah, you can come up and throw hatcheries, you can throw planetary fortresses, you can throw nexuses and do some recalls up here, and then just work your way outwards from there. And sure, there was a lot of creep they had to deal with, but they just rushed zealots. They rushed cannons and shield batteries. Print F brought all of his workers up, somehow was also able to go ahead and tech up to stalkers at the same time. And then we had TurkeyDano with his Tempest just running around causing havoc everywhere that they went. 15 kills. 15 kills on that Tempest is disgusting. Yeah, so Eradicator did his best. He really, really fought hard. APM check here as everybody's well over 100 APM, which is what you like to see. But yeah, anytime you're going to go up against, you know, against a team of 4 players of this caliber, you're going to have a bad time. So let's go ahead and end this, but we'll come back with another Florencio adjacent type thing here for this part 2 of our sneaky twofer in just a second. Okay, we're back with a ZVP featuring Florencio versus Will Byers here on Cerulean Fall, the latter edition. Bottom left-hand corner is the green Zerg player, Will Byers, and in the top right-hand corner is the red Protoss player, Florencio. Now, Will Byers is the name of the kid Will in Stranger Things, a Netflix original set in the 1980s with some supernatural aspects. I really, really like that show. Waiting for season 3, which will launch in July of this year, sometime in the summer. I kind of feel like it's an October show, but I don't want to wait until October, so I'm glad it's launching in July. Yeah, Stranger Things. It's really, really good, you guys. Okay, so probe scouting is Florencio, but hey, that is a forge. So cannon rushing is Florencio. No big surprise. No big surprise there. Where do we set this thing up? We set it up here, right? We go here, pylon, pylon, cannon, cannon. It's really hard to reach this area. It's a good map for cannon rushing. Actually, he's hiding a little bit. Oh, he's going to wait for the hatch to come down. And once it's down, then he'll sneak over when the hatchery has... He's back, like, abjectly blind, you know? Oh, he's waiting too long. Will Byers, man. He's going 18 hatch? Oh, pool first. He went pool first. So Florencio just throws down the cannon, or the pylon, and says, meh. Fine. You're not going to let me cannon rush you. I'm at least going to block your attempt to expand here, which is incredibly annoying. He's going to throw up... He's going to... Wait, Will Byers is trying to throw up a hatch there? Why would you do that? Now he's going to... Oh, there's the cancel, and he... Oh, nope. Okay, fine. He throws up a hatch there. What? No, Will Byers, that's a horrible life choice. Will Byers, why are you doing this? I mean, I'm really, really happy that you're playing StarCraft, and you seem fairly well adjusted, but... maybe not well adjusted, because he just... I've never seen this before from a Zerg player, where he's like, you blocked my natural, huh? I guess I'll throw up a hatchery just north of where it should be. That'll show ya. Usually you throw it over here, or you throw it up over here, and then Florencio has to scramble a little bit to deal with that. But oh, Will Byers also throwing up hatchery inside Florencio's base. A little bit of your own medicine there, Florencio. That said, he's got a Zealot on the way, and Zealot DPS versus hatcheries is pretty great. Maybe he's going to actually throw up another cannon, or a first cannon here, too. Does he have any cannons? He does have one. Yeah, throw up another cannon there. We've got some Lings knocking down the pylon here for Florencio down at Will Byers' natural. And I just don't know. Does he cancel this and just plant it there instead? I'm so confused by this. Zergling trying to chase this probe on up, but it is going to die to this cannon. Fare thee well, Zergling. We knew thee not. I mean, you got in. That's a minor victory. 2 Zealots hacking away. Do you need a cannon here before that finishes? Ah, you're doing really, really good work. Yeah, I mean, better safe than sorry, says Florencio. Let's go ahead and throw that cannon down. The pylon is down. The hatch is up. Was Will Byers going to long distance mine from this base? Will Byers, you are a strange man. And yeah, look at this, down to 100. And there's the cancel, so you just cancel the cannon, no big deal. And go back to work as normal. So we're just 2 base to 2 base in it right now. That is a 1.5 base from Will Byers. He's not even moving his drones to the minerals to long distance mine, which is just... this makes me so sad. Why? Is he going to just... Okay, fine. So basically, he's just going to make this a macro hatch, is what he's going to do. He really should take these drones that he's oversaturating his main base with and just long distance mine. It's better than being oversaturated. Pro tip, he's throwing down the Spore Crawler. Worried about, what? Did he see that Stargate? He didn't see the Stargate, but you really have to assume the Zerg player is going to see some Stargate units in the early stages. Protoss just love opening Stargate. It really helps deal with Roach Ravager all-ins, with Ling Baneling all-ins, too. From the Zerg, it also is pretty good on offense. And that's something that Will Byers, I'm sure, has seen before, so that's why he's throwing the Spore up in the main. And again, just taking a couple of these workers, he is doing the long-distance mining thing with some of them right now, which is good. He's got a bunch of queens. He's going for a lair. He really should go for a third right now. There's just not much else out. Not much else here for Florencio. He can't really do much to shut it down, although he is opening Void Ray. So why not? He's opening Void Ray against Zerg. It's no good. Queens are great against Void Rays. Hydras are great against Void Rays. Mutas are great against Void Rays. Opening a Void Ray is just asking to die. Spore Crawlers are fine against Void Rays too. Although, with Prismatic Alignment, they are armored. They are the only thing I've listed that are armored. So they can get burned down by a Void Ray pretty quickly, but you're going to have Queens in the proximity of this Spore Crawler, and it's going to be a bad time is what it is. So Prismatic Alignment used against that Overlord, which kind of overkill. Like, that Overlord was not getting away, but whatever. Florencio really wanted that guy dead. Chrono boosting his Stargate, still not doing much with it at this stage. It is 14-10 army at the 5-minute mark of this game, which just goes to show how aggressively weird this game has been. Whoa! Nidus Network and an Infestation Pit on the way from Will Byers. He's got 2 gas. He's got 3 gas now. It really does seem like he's going to go for some kind of a Swarm Host play. If you're on 2 bases and you're going for an Infestation Pit, it really seems to me like you want to go Swarm Host. The problem is, we have a Stargate out, and Stargate units are pretty good against Swarm Host because they can't shoot anything that flies. It is an Oracle on the way, so we're going to name this Oracle Hexadecimal. His bio is 1337 FAB. So name that hexadecimal number. Hexadecimal value, I believe is the correct word there. I'm assuming... I don't even know. Are we assuming it's a color? It could be a color. Seems like a color. Let me know in the comments. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. And by that I mean I'm not going to look it up while I'm casting, and then I will, but it will be too late. So you have to let me know in the comments. How about that? Great. There we go. Swarm Host on the way from Will Byers. Does he have any vision is the problem. If you're going to throw up Niduses in different places to harass Florencio with these, what you really need is vision in order to do so, and he doesn't have any vision is the problem. Oh, hang on. He's got a Ling up here. Okay, I like this spot. That's a good spot. Florencio taking a Ninja third because why not? It's Flo. It is Senor Florencio throwing that up in the bottom right-hand corner. He's a great dude. He streams all the time. I'll put a link to his Twitch channel in the description. Go say hi. Tell him Falcon Paladin sent ya. He'll get a kick out of that. We are pretty good buddies. We go a ways back, it turns out. Anyway, here are the... Wow! Look at these Swarm Hosts! They're so crazy! Look at that color scheme! Oh, snap. Here goes nothing. And the Oracles are ready to go. Hexadecimal and friends are ready to Pulsar Beam down these Locusts. And you know what? They do a great job of clearing those dudes out. They do a really good job of clearing those out. That's not a bad answer. That is not a bad answer to Swarm Host and Locusts, as it turns out. You're going to come over here and burn down... Yeah, you got to burn down the Nidus is what you got to do. Any Prismatic Alignment available? There is, and there it goes, and there goes the Nidus. Thunk. I like that death animation. Thwunk. So third base finally on the way from Will Byers. Florencio's third is already done in sneaky position that Will Byers does not know actually, literally exists. It's 48-37 workers. Will Byers has been droning up so effectively. Just really well in this game, getting queens out to defend against whatever the heck Florencio wants to throw at him, but droning hard, taking up the Swarm Host. How many Swarm Hosts does he have? 10, with 2 more on the way. 12 Swarm Hosts is a good number. Ooh, Stasis Wards up too, around this natural base nexus. And there are some over here at the main. And he protecting that third? No, but what is protecting that third is anonymity. It's kind of like what I like to say about security on the internet is the only reason nobody has hacked into your stuff and made all your private information public, it's because nobody cares enough to do so. If there was someone who cared enough to do so and had the resources they'd be willing to throw at that process, they could. That's the only thing that keeps you safe. Isn't that a scary thought? I think it's a really, really scary thought. Creep spread happening from Will Byers. Just more Swarm Host. Swarm Host all day. I mean, at this point, you're really Disco Carrier. If you're a Florencio here, right? Are you going Carrier? No, man, just Mass Oracle. Okay, fine. Maybe Mass Oracle is the way to do this, too. But Carrier would be amazing against all these Swarm Hosts, but that's a lot of Oracles, dude. That's 11 of them. 11 of them. They're going to try to take down these Queens. Blop. Transfuses trying to help, but Transfuses are heal over times. They're not as good as it turns out. And all these Queens are going to die to these Oracles. It is Has style here today. Goodbye, Spore Crawler. Kabwop. What's up, Nidus? Nidus 1, Nidus 2. Okay, these Swarm Hosts are seriously sick. They are amazing. All right, so trying to come up here. The third base is gone for Will Byers. He needs to get revenge. Stasis Ward does end up catching a couple of these Locusts. Another Stasis Ward coming up. Catches some more of these Locusts, and then backside Pulsar Beam. Getting rid of the rest of them. Multiple Nidus Worms, dude. Did he throw up a third one somewhere? I don't know if he did. Or, oh, right in the main, because why not? All right, man. Oracles are trying to burn down that. No, oh, everybody gets home. Everybody makes it home, which is great. But the Stargates are getting wrecked by these guys. Bah, 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 bah. Stargates down. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. DPS on a Locust is disgusting. Another Nidus attempt here. Wait, how is that? That was a bad place to throw one up. How do... He was thinking about putting one there, I guess. I don't know. The problem is Florencio is on 2 bases. Okay, 3 bases. This is the sneaky part. This is what's keeping...
Our base is under attack.
That's what's keeping him alive. Will Byers is running with the Kerrigan voice pack, which is kind of cool, actually. I don't think I've heard that one very much. Locust swinging on in to the natural base. Decent stasis. Going to take down a bunch of these guys, but there are so many more remaining. Dude, focus down the Nexus. Focus down the Nexus. The cannon is a fine target. Whatever. Get the Nexus. They're gonna get the Nexus before they all die, and they do. It's very close, but they do manage to take it down. All right, man. Florencio is in trouble. Sure, he has Sneaky Ninja Base down here, but there's only 4 probes at it. He's going to oversaturate the crap out of his main. He certainly is. Another Nidus on the way, but Void Ray kind of scouting this out, worrying about Locusts. Really should be worrying about this here Nidus Worm. And this is a little bit of an older game, as you can tell by the fact that you can't kill the Nidus Worm as it's erupting. But it doesn't matter. It's dead there anyway. I mean, there was no chance of that thing getting anything out of it whatsoever. The thing is, Byers needs a third base. I really like the Nidus stuff. It's cute. But he's keeping Florencio on his back foot, and a third and a fourth base would be fantastic. He's sitting on 0 minerals is the problem here. To be fair, he's just right at the front door. Hey, let's do this again. I swear these are... The pink and the green is such a weird color combination. I love it. I do. This is so many Locusts. The Swarm Host. Oh, he took down the Nidus, though. Oh, Florencio, you took down the Nidus. Oh, that was disgusting. All right, so the front door gone, though. This is a good game. The problem is these Swarm Hosts are going to get boiled alive by these Oracles, by this Void Ray. They have to walk all the way home, and then what? Do you have enough Queens to handle this many Oracles? Do ya? I don't know that you do. Resources lost here very even, 4,900 to 5,100 in favor of Florencio, but he keeps losing. Yeah, Will Byers continues to lose Swarm Hosts, and Florencio lets them go. He says, let them go in peace. Guess what? Lings made it into my main base, and they're going after my probes. Another Nidus Worm coming up from Will Byers. This probe count is not good. Not looking good for Florencio. Dude, don't fight against that. That was rough. 34 workers. 33 workers. 32 workers. There's the Nidus Worm. And, oh, once again, taking down the Nidus. The Locusts are taking down pylons. All the Swarm Hosts are getting murdered up right now, and the Locusts did not decide what to attack, so nothing actually ends up dying here. Great job. This Void Ray has 19 kills. What a hero Void Ray that is. All right, so Florencio is...
A new queen has emerged.
Sneaking this base down here. Will Byers needs to be scouting right now. We're 12 minutes in. You can't know that you know everything that Florencio has right now. The creep spread is a little bit iffy too. APM is 33 for Florencio. and 235 for Will Byers. Florencio does not play this game fast, but he plays it creatively. He plays it strangely. It results in weird games that I love to cast. And what's he doing? He's making zealots. He's like, you know what? We'll deal with this. All these swarm hosts is zealots. No, he keeps throwing his swarm hosts away. No, he's going to lose all these guys. There's no going home. No. Take down the Nexus. Take down the Nexus. Why are you killing pylons here? All right, there we go. I think this might actually be enough. Oh my gosh, are they going to get it? The answer is no. 100 hit points on that Nexus. It's alive. Florencio saying his thankful prayers after that one. He needs this base. I think he needs it to be alive. What the? Why do you keep noticing right in range of Florencio's stuff, man? Again, if this is just to keep Florencio on his side of the map, that's cool. I get it. Oh, the queens are slow walking across the map right now. If you, okay, you have a lair. If you had speed, these overlords could provide a creep highway for you, and that would be awesome. The problem is, we've seen this fight before. These queens versus these oracles. Oh, snap, but not the flyby. Not the flyby. Losing a couple oracles there just very carelessly is Florencio. It's hard to be like, wait, why are there that many queens in the middle of the map? That makes no sense at all. Third base by Will Byers is in trouble. There are 3 spores here. I don't think that's enough, but Florencio is scared away by it anyway. I like this track. It's a good one. Oh, parasitic bomb. Disgusting. The oracle's getting parasitic bombed. Holy crap. They're all dead. Okay, they're not all dead. They're now super all dead, though. The spore crawlers finish them off. What? It's 86 to 18 army supply. Will Byers is up. Will Byers is killing it. He's throwing up a Nidus Swarm on this side of the map. The problem is Florencio has secret base. He has secret base over here. He's got zealots wandering into the main base of Will Byers. The queens are trying to deal with it. I don't know that they necessarily can. This is just mass queen right now. Natural base gone for Flo, and oh, so many lings out for Will Byers. Dude, you have to know.
We have met the enemy in combat.
There's something else going on here. I think Florencio is just dead, but in an absolutely bonkers ZVP. Dude, if he can come back from this, which maybe he can. He is making a lot of oracles at the same time. But man, that parasitic bomb was just so destructive to what he was trying to do here. Are the swarm hosts just hiding out of the Nidus? No, where are they? Are they back home? Okay, they're wandering across the map. He thinks he's won. This is a problem. He thinks he has won, but everybody needs to get back in the Nidus network, in the Nidus swarm, and go home because you haven't won yet. You need to go back to defend your stuff. Your third base is in trouble. There are 3 spores here. It is not enough at all. Get back in the Nidus. Don't wander around. Get back in the Nidus. Queens especially get back into the Nidus. Oh, the spores are fighting as hard as they can, but the hatchery is going to get taken down, and Will Byers' income is going to fall into the pit of despair here. Oh, these queens back in the Nidus. No. Do not walk home, Will Byers. What are you doing right now? Don't do it. Don't throw down the parasitic bomb. Get him. Get him. I'm rooting for Will Byers here. He has it. He has it in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Get in the Nidus. I am very upset at Will Byers right now. We are not friends anymore. That's it. We're not friends. Oh, some Phoenix out. This is actually a genius decision here. Where are the queens? Oh, they're walking across the map because they're slow. Parasitic Bomb does go down. He does a great job splitting. Well, a decent. Okay, not a great job splitting there. He's going to lose Unoracle. A couple other ones are seriously injured. The Lings are rolling in. No! This would be such a different battle if these queens were involved. If they just got back in the Nidus. Hold on, did they lose it? Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Oh, well, does he not know that they're two-way streets? I don't know that they're two-way streets. Florencio is going to tap out, and Will Byers is your winner in 17 minutes and 18 seconds. Just too many lings. Too many lings. Not enough oracles. No upgrades at all for anybody in this game except for speed, which is hilarious. By the way, that is just fantastic stuff, man. I remember. What a game. What a game from Florencio. And kudos to him for sending me a loss, too. I know some of you guys that see certain names on the channel and you're like, I recognize that name. They send replays to Falcon all the time. They only send wins. That's not true. That is not true. If people send me their replays, I request they also send me losses, and sometimes I don't even have to request it. Florencio here just sent it without me asking, so he's a cool dude. And I like him a lot. Wow. So, I mean, Will Byers could have won this easier if he just hopped back in that Nidus Worm, popped out here, and then walked through the creep, and then this distance. Instead of from all the way up here, all the way down here with your slow-moving, slow butt-waddling queens. But hey, it worked out in the end. He had enough Zergling to take down Secret Base. The parasitic bombs were great. They were really good. Florencio he tried to do what he could off of one base here with his Mass Oracle, but in the end, Hastile did not prevail against Swarmhost Ling Queen. Who knew? You ever seen that matchup before? I don't think that I have, anyway. All right, cool. Well, that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft2 Legacy of the Void and a sneaky twofer. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.